To make a belt sander, all you would need is a scrap piece of wood, some clothespin things, another piece of wood, some sanding belts, you got some screws over here, and the tape. First, you mark out the belt size. Doesn't need to be exact because we need to be much shorter than this. And now for this life hack, you're going to need access to a large amount of power tools, because all life hacks are like that. Quick disclaimer, I've never done this before, and I'm totally winging it, and I don't even think I'm going to do measurements. I'm just going to have a stab at it, and hope for the best, like most life hacks. And then maybe afterwards I'll be like, hey, this is how you do it. I've done this heaps of times, and it's the easiest way to make a belt sander, because you can't buy one for 20 bucks. So now on to the next expensive piece of equipment, which is probably worth more than a belt sander. You're already about $200 deep, but you're very close to making your own shitty belt sander. And just like that, and just like that, alright, despite what the critics say, I actually didn't measure that, but it's too tight anyway. Made a pretty good sanding block. Alright, so now we can put the tensioner in there. This would have been so much easier with a bench sander. Now we'll just measure this piece out. Alright, so that is 2, 3, 4 earplugs. Perfect. Turns out perfectly straight every single time. God, that's wonky. Oh well. Now, despite what all the kids are telling you these days, you don't need to measure shit. Now, I've overlooked one little hiccup here. Once I put this on, you can't get the belt off. Unless you unscrew it and redo it. Which is probably what's going to end up happening. Alright, let's go with that cringy kind of overhead look. Look, wait, there you go. You see here, we do the thing with the stuff, and things happen. No. No. Yeah, that'll do it. Now simply fit the belt onto the apparatus. Now if I just put my left leg over my right knee. Whereabouts is it gonna sit? Alright, quick disclaimer. I hold no responsibility for if you try this and you get hurt. The old friction trick. Plan C. I can't stress enough on how much you should never do that. More timber! Now screw in the end pieces to make kind of a thing that has like a rolly bit on the end of the thing. Totally new design. It almost looks like one of those shitty mousetrap cars. Maybe I'll make one into them. Nah, not doing that. This might actually work. At first I didn't think it was, and I'm like, nah, this is gonna suck. And now I'm like at a stage where it might actually work. First ever life hack that actually works. Now, I don't want to admit how long it's actually been, but I think it's actually starting to get a little bit dark. And I think this time it definitely maybe might, probably won't, will work. It's definitely gonna... That got stuck from the tent peg, and it completely sheared it off. I'm not redoing this properly. I have a plan. I didn't design it to come off and have replaceable parts, which now seems like an oversight. It totally almost works. Okay, so this is the abomination of a creation. Used a piece of steel here instead, which if I would have made the whole thing out of steel to begin with, it would have just worked very easily, less friction. All right, let's go. Oh my God, it shakes everything. Oh my God. I'm gonna set you guys up over here. This actually works. Back to square one, but a little bit of success, I would say. So after my many hours of building this thing, I'm not going to say how many because it's quite embarrassing on how long this actually took me to make. I'd say just go out and buy one for 20 bucks. I mean, I've seen them secondhand for 20 bucks. Life hacks. They're great and they save you money, but not your precious time. Overall, it'll cost you more in time, your life, and your mental stability is the main thing that goes during these life hacks. You're welcome. Clown out.